I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but we as God-fearing women that we claim we are, we gotta do better. We have to do better, y'all. I don't do reaction videos because I feel like there are already so many of them and they're, overdone pretty much. So I don't do reaction videos, but seeing what other women has to say about men shows just how mindless we are as a species of women. It shows just how mindless we are. Like, everything in our mind is about money, 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 money. And the thing is, your love for money is the quickest way to destruction. The quickest way. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. Not just money itself, the love of it. And some of us are so infatuated with the idea of having money from a partner that could fund this extravagant lifestyle that we've always had in our mind. I'm saying we, but I'm saying we to include us in this same circle of being women. But not we as in I think the same way that y'all do. Because I don't. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. I don't. Never have. I'm in a financial lurch right now from my previous situation. So no. I don't think the same way. Now, I do understand why women have developed the mindset. If I'm speaking on my own personal situation, I can see why women develop the mindset, right? I can see how they develop the mindset. I can also see that they develop that mindset because they're lacking the sufficiency of Christ. They're lacking just how powerful He is. And if it's in His will, He will bring you everything that's on your list. But He won't do that without requiring something of you first. So I get it, how the carnal mind develops and how it starts thinking and how it starts sending messages throughout the body to behave. That's why Romans 12:2 tells us to renew our minds. Renew this. Because this is the catalyst for how everything else gets done in your life. This. Right? I was just watching someone and I seen the video where someone asked two girls, like, who would you rather date or be your partner or something like that? And it was between a drug dealer, a scammer, and a 9-to-5 dude. And for sure, I knew what they was gonna say, but the fact that they are displayed in that manner, the fact that they are put on that platform like that is damaging. It's damaging to all women. I seen another girl who reacted to that video and she said, y'all make it hard to defend y'all. And that's 100% true. Because I won't be defending no mindset like that. Not me. And if you got a date for money, then you shouldn't be dating, sister. You shouldn't be dating. Stop it. The men, if they're smart enough, if they're wise enough, they can recognize why you're there. And they're a whole nother video in themselves. So I'm not even speaking on them right now. I'm speaking on us as women because we share in this common instinct as women. We share and a lot of similarities as women, especially Christian women. We share in a lot of thoughts and feelings, right? So my video here is to just really put it out there that not everybody, not every woman, especially no Christian women, are dating to get rich. We're not. I have never dated to get rich. And my last situation has caused me to not date at all. To literally give everything I have in this season to God and God only. My last relationship pushed me into the arms of God, right? Like thrusted me, catapulted me into God's arms, into his bosom. My last relationship did that. It didn't make me run into the arms of another man. It just didn't do that. No ma'am, no sir. If you see another one of my videos, you know, a woman's most dangerous or the most dangerous place for a woman is when she's vulnerable, because she don't do nothing that she's supposed to do. She do everything her emotions tell her to do. That's so dangerous, right? And even though I wasn't quite vulnerable with this last situation, I could see how getting attention during the time where I don't have any from a man could be a distraction and knock me off of my path, you know, lead me astray from following the man I'm supposed to be following. You know, I could see how it could have done that if I would have been open to it. But that's what I'm saying. God closed me. He closed me up. After this last situation, he literally shut the door, locked it, deadbolted it, all of that towards men, you know, towards me being open to having anything else with the man for right now. I know for sure I'm not supposed to be dating right now. I know. He has said it in so many ways that it's not for me to be dating. I'm supposed to be taking care of his business. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm not worried about a man who's looking at me, who's not like I was before. Let's be clear. That was me before. Not spending enough time with God, spending too much time in the world. That was me before, right? But through the years, you learn, you grow, you start analyzing yourself and your behaviors and your mindset. Since you are a child of God, right, sister? Since you are a Christian woman, if you, are truly a Christian woman, you will start to analyze, okay, what is it that I'm doing wrong? Why am I attracting the same men back to back? What is it saying about me? Like, what is happening? Why am I constantly in this cycle? You know, why am I constantly in this cycle? What is it that I'm doing wrong? You start to think like that. And then when you start to think like that, then you start to pray and ask God, Lord, help me change this, that, and the third about myself. Lord, creating me a new heart, creating me a new mind. Let not my tongue go out and speak things that are in direct opposition to your word, to your spirit. Change that in me, oh Lord. Lord, block me off from the world. Don't let anybody get near me that is not coming from you, that is not doing your will, that does not wish me any good. Take me away from it all. You know, when you learn that after this relationship failed, that relationship failed, when you learn what you're doing wrong, it should encourage you to change your behavior. Not get with the next man and try to change his. That is the most ridiculous thing that we think as women. We can change him. Or, you know, after this time, it'll be better, you know. Next time it'll be much better. No, it won't, sis. No, it won't. You haven't even did the work in you to make sure you attract what you're praying for. You haven't even did that work in you. And that's the thing. No godly woman or godly man should, or should I say ungodly, no ungodly woman or ungodly man should be asking for a godly woman or godly man. Okay? That don't work like that. If you clearly know that your behaviors is of the world and you are not doing anything to move close to God, do not expect your partner to be a God-fearing Christian woman going to church like she's supposed to and fellowshipping, and don't expect your partner to be that when you're not that. And if you do get them, don't expect it to last, because it won't. Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Don't be unequally yoked. Okay? So you can't be asking for a man to treat you right, be the provider, be the protector, all of these things that we expect as worldly individuals in another worldly individual. Newsflash, you will not get that without asking God for that. You will not get that. And if you are not doing your part as a Christian woman, you definitely won't get that. You attract to what you are. You attract that. I didn't know that before. I know it now. But however you are as a person, best believe you're going to attract those same qualities in the next person. Or I shouldn't call them qualities. I should call them flaws. You're going to attract those same flaws in the next person. So sis, don't just be out here claiming God and you not working to live for Him. Okay? I have a video about practicing Christians. There are so many of us just calling ourselves Christians and we're not practicing the faith. We're not standing on this. We're not standing on God's word. We're not keeping His commandments, which He calls for us to do if we love Him and if we know Him. I can't say that no other way. You know Christ, you love Christ, you do what He told you to do. You don't do what He told you not to do. You don't do it. Now, we can go into a whole, conversation about that, but point blank period is, if you are not living, practicing your Christian faith, putting it into practice, you cannot expect your partner to be any of the things that I named. You can't expect him to be your partner or to have any of those qualities. Those are qualities, protection, providing, unconditional love, a lot more others, but I'm trying to keep this video really short, that I can go into, but it's a lot more other qualities that a man of God will possess. He will possess them. Not only will he will possess them, he would lead you to being the best version of yourself that God has called you to be. He will lead you there. He won't lead you no other way. You won't have to question His loyalty, His fidelity to you. You won't have to question nothing. Trust will be freely given. But this is a man of God, not a man of the world. Those are two different type of men. So if you out here in the world and you expecting to get those godly qualities, I feel sorry. I feel sorry. Because not only are you misguided, your energy is misplaced. That's all I got for today. I I try to keep this video short. So I'll see you again in the next one.